Hey, this is Dale Calvert. If you're watching this, there's a good chance that someone on our Aplgo North America launch team shared it with you. They asked me to do a real quick video, just kind of hitting the basics of the comp plan without getting into a lot of detail. But people that are in the process of evaluating this company could understand how really unique this compensation plan is. If you're an experienced network marketer, I cannot recommend highly enough that you watch this video. It's also available on YouTube. It will share with you why I sincerely believe this is the best opportunity I've seen in 40 years in this profession, and has more upside potential than anything that I've ever seen. And the reasons why. It's not just another program, and why you need to look at this through a different pair of glasses, as you'll hear in this profession. I also have a couple of videos here where we do deep dives into the comp plan, but that's not the purpose. I just want to do a real quick overview. According to Work at Home, that website, Work at Home, very popular website for the network marketing profession. I mean, if you go and do the research, you'll find out that the average network marketing company pays back to the field about 35%. That's industry average. Whether we're talking about Plexus Worldwide or Shackley or I don't know how to say the name of that company. I think it's ASEA, Melaleuca, Total Life Changes here, 35%. It's an industry average. doTERRA, same thing, 35%. Jeunesse, also 35%. New Skin, who's been around a little bit longer, obviously, 40% back to the field. And Beachbody, of course, 35% as well. And you can do your own research through this independent source, Work at Home. It's online, and they'll tell you what companies are paying back to the field. With APL Go, the thing that people need to really understand, it's 63% back to the field. And as I share with people, it's not just the fact they pay out 63%, it's the genius way in which it's paid. The most lucrative compensation plan that I have ever seen. And, right now they're operating in over 30 countries around the world, and the top income earners, I mean, there's thousands of people making an extra $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 a month to support their family budget, but the top income earners are making 10, 20, 30, 40,000 dollars. Many are at six figures, 100,000 plus, 100,000 plus monthly. So the compensation plan stands alone. I have never seen anything like it. And again, it's not just the fact they pay out 63%, but it's how it's paid out. And of course, the reason they can do that is because they're not going through a supplier that 80% of the network marketing companies go to. They go to three or four different suppliers. They relabel the products, the exclusive formulas. They own all the patents on the products. And then the most important fact, they manufacture their own products in a 48,000 plus square foot warehouse. So that's one of the things that separates us and makes this excuse me, guys, but makes this compensation plan. I'm trying to watch my phone and talk at the same time, but makes this compensation plan so lucrative is the fact that they manufacture their own products. So, from a compensation plan standpoint, 63% payout. Obviously, one of the few companies in the industry that still uses a wholesale retail uh, concept. You buy it wholesale, you sell it retail. When we got started, we started with a pack of products, the Diamond Pack, and we got 5 of each of the 15 different drops that the company makes available, which enabled us, we've sold a lot of that just through retail. So they have a true retail wholesale markup that makes sense. Everybody doesn't join as a wholesale buyer. There's a lot of retail customers, we've established many throughout our team around the world. And of course, the product is based upon science, book by Dr. Earl Mendel here. The happiness effect. The bottom line is we have real customers that absolutely love the effects and the benefits that they're receiving from the products. So the other way we make income is not just through the 63% bonus payouts, but also the retail wholesale markup. So to try to make this as simple as possible, and I would tell you this is, in my mind, is the most difficult to understand compensation plan I have seen in 40 years. But once you see it and once you understand it, and then once you start getting paid, it is unbelievable, this compensation plan. So I'm going to do my best to give you a real quick overview. $25 one-time fee. I think that should be annual, but it's one time, and you're registered with the company as a independent contractor, distributor, a member for life. And with that $25, it includes your corporate website, your back office, and your retail storefront, which is all together combined in one site. So you can sell product retail from your website, and then you've got all your team tracking in your corporate back office. So $25, and then you purchase a Go kit, and that puts you in the compensation plan. So Go kits start at promoter $100, and they go all the way up to $3,000, the diamond level. At the diamond level, we received, I believe it was 5 of all 15 products, a good assortment of products that we could use for retail, samples, and so on and so forth. So when you join, the level that you join at determines what they call your status. Your status, and your status can be a promoter, associate, builder, leader, VIP, or diamond. So that determines your status, and your status determines what level of income you can make on a weekly basis, what percentage you can make on the weekly pay that I'm going to cover in more detail. Right now, you need to understand that when you start, the level that you start at is your status, and your status is going to pay you anywhere from 10 to 30% weekly, which I'll explain how you get paid weekly in just a second, but 10 to 30%. So when I looked at this, I knew I was very serious because the 4 stars had lined up. I understood what I was looking at. I felt like I had a crystal ball, honestly, and it didn't take a mental heavyweight to figure out what this was going to do in North America based upon what it had done around the world already. So I got very serious very quick. I was very thankful, still very thankful, that I was able to find this company at this time and place in my life. And I was going to get serious. So I started at the diamond level so I could get 30%, max that out every single week. So if you start at promoter, you're going to get 10% on a weekly basis. You can qualify for 10% on a weekly basis, and you can see how these percentages go up depending upon your status. So your status, you can start at whatever level you want. You can continue to rank up for the first 90 days of your status based upon retail sales, and you can go in, like I know we've had people that started at the leader level. They sold out of their product real quick, and then they said, hey, this is going to go. They knew it was going to go. Then they bought a VIP package, and then they took the profits from their VIP package and bought another $600 package. So you got 1,200 plus 1,800, and they got to the diamond status. So you can work up to this diamond status or any of these others, or you can start wherever you choose based upon your skill level, background, and commitment, obviously. Now, when you join, you make fast start bonuses, quick start bonuses. When you share this business with other people, and they see what many of us are seeing as far as this just getting started in North America, and they understand what the upside potential, and they decide to join. If they decide to join as a promoter, then you would make a $10 per, uh, commission on that kit. If they joined a diamond, you would make 20% or $600. And you can see you'll make anywhere from $10 to $600 for every team member that you refer. $10 to $600. And again, that depends upon where they start and what makes the most sense for them. Now, the way you get paid weekly, this compensation plan, it's not a unilevel, it's not a binary, it's what they're calling a ninery on the front end. The front end is a ninery. I'm going to give you an example. You have to have 2 qualified legs, 2 qualified teams, but you can have up to 9 on the front end. So when you get started with your pack, you send people to, I call it a play one video, gives them an overview. If they like what they see, then they get their questions answered. They can see the entire compensation plan. They decide to join you. Then they purchase their pack to start with, and you would put one person on. You would sponsor 2 frontline people as soon as possible. 2 frontline people, and then of course you can anybody else that you would enroll would fall in one of these 2 lines. So you're building basically to start with 2 lines. And again, this is not a binary. It's not. It's called a ninery. But what the company does is they look at all the pack orders that come in on a weekly basis, and they add up the volume in both of these lines. And let's say that this line has $1,000 and this line has $1,500, just to make it simple. Then every week they look at the line with the least amount of volume, which in my example was $1,000, and you get paid your status 10% to 30% based upon the least amount of volume in whichever leg. So in my example, 1,000 in one leg, 1,500 and in the other, the least leg in volume would be $1,000. If you're a diamond, you would get 30% on that for that week, which is $300. If you're a promoter, you would get 10%. Associate, you would get 15%. If you're a builder, you would get 20%. So if you were a builder and you had one leg that week had $1,000 in pack orders, the other one had 1,500, you would get 20% of the 1,000, which would be $200. So that's all front end commissions. Now, let's say that in my example, I'm a diamond, and that week my minimum leg had $1,000 in volume. I get 30% of that, which is $300 is what I would make. My sponsor, my enroller, I made 300. He would make, or she would make 20% of my 300. So that's $60 they would make in check match bonuses. So check match bonuses can go up to 7 levels depending upon where you are in this company. But for ease of understand that everybody that you enroll every week when they get paid, if you personally enrolled them, you would make 20% of what their check was. So as we gave in the example, my check, $1,000 volume, 30%. I would make 300 that week on that part of the compensation plan. The person enrolled me would receive 20% of my commission, not from me, but in addition to 20% of the $300, which would be whatever I said earlier, $60. Is that right? Not even sure if that's right, but you got the idea. So again, That's the front end part of the comp plan. You make bonuses on pack orders based upon the people that you enroll personally, and then you get paid based upon your status in the 2 lines that you're building based upon the volume for that week. So it's pretty simple. You enroll 2 people and you build out those lines, and you're going to get at diamond level 30% every week of what those lines do. And then as they do the same thing, you're going to make 20% of whatever their commissions are. That's all on the front end. And this will show you at different levels you go deeper in this matching bonus. Diamond is actually managing director here. So you can see as a diamond, you make 20% check match, 10, 5, 5, and 5. For 5 levels, you make check matches with this company, which can get real lucrative real fast. Of course, you have your corporate website, as I mentioned earlier, for retail sales. The other thing people want to know is what type of training or support do they get when they join us with the Aplgo launch team. And we have our own private website for our team right here. And I've been doing this a long time. So we have specific systems for everything. How to launch your business. Uh, we have in our private members area, we share with you over 14 proven systems and ways to create leads for customers and team members. We have a private Facebook group that is very active and a lot of really great people in there that can help you get your obvious questions that you have in the beginning answered very quickly. We also set up for you free of charge a lead capture page. We call this Play One, with a 3-minute video where people can get a quick overview of what's happening. What I tell people, I call people that I've worked with, some in the past, are experienced marketers, and I say, look, here's the deal. Here's the deal. The company has been in business 9 years. They have 252,000 plus distributors in over 30 countries around the world. They have 14 distribution warehouses. They have one in the United States, one in Canada. They have people all over the world making significant part-time, spare-time income. The top income earners in this company are making $100,000 plus a month. The product is the most unique I've ever seen. It's called instant gratification nutrition. The product itself is based upon science. It truly is a category creating product. That's the company. They've just launched in North America. You know what's getting ready to happen here if you're experienced. Do you want more information? And most of the people that I hung out with say, well, obviously, Dale, obviously I want more information. And I sent them to this website, and it gave them a 3-minute overview. They filled out the form if they wanted to know more, and then we got them to a complete overview of the company. Real simple. What I have found is the more experienced a person is, the more experienced they are in this profession, the quicker they see it. I mean, it's instant. It's just instant. They see it. They get it. Now, not all of them want to do it, but they all want to get the facts, get the details. At least the majority of them do. So we have that website. We set that up for you free of charge. Our web people do that. It's usually within 48 hours you have that. We have our own retail site as well, and a complete system for creating customers. It's working like gangbusters. I was on a call last night with one of our team members, and it's based upon a very, very unique direct mail letter, the most unique that we've ever put together in the last 30, 40 years. And was on a call last night, and a gentleman had mailed out 10 letters and had 8 8 people. We're running about 75 to 80% of the people that receive that letter are ordering samples. From the people that order samples, about 50% of them are becoming customers. So we make that site and that system available for you as well. And then the company also has an awesome text platform to build your business and create customers as well as team members, called Rapid Funnel, and it's just phenomenal. So that's a quick overview of the support that you will receive. Now, back end commission. So on the front end, you have check match, you have quick start bonuses, and then you have weekly pay. The back end is once someone has got involved in the program, they got their pack order, they've got their status, they are qualified when they come in and place their pack order. They're qualified for the month that they come in plus the following month. So you're qualified basically for 2 months when you join. After that, then you go on auto ship based upon your status. And the auto ship starts at $50 PV. And so we've been in business now probably about 4 months, 5 months when we're recording this. And we have a ton of people that love the products and are on auto ship. Some are customers. Many are team members. We have customers that are taking the RLX. It's helping them sleep at night. They don't want to run out, so it's on an auto ship. And then we have, obviously, team members are using the product as well. And the auto ships are paid on what I call the back end, and it's a unilevel. And it pays for 6 levels. And this is on all your auto ship orders. Now, if you're at Diamond, you make 10% all the way down through 6 levels. Easy to understand. If you're not at Diamond, if you're at another level in the company, then you would get paid 5%. You can see 6, 7, 8, 9, 10% on your 6th level. But this is how it pays if you're not a Diamond. Sorry about that. If you're not a Diamond. So you have a unilevel on the back end. I have been told that most of the people making 6 figures around the world with this program are making the majority of their income right here in the unilevel part of this comp plan. Again, this is just going to continue to grow over time as more and more people get on the product, love the product, and continue to take the product. So that's a real simple overview of the Aplgo comp plan. I know you have other questions. Obviously, you can get back with the person that shared this with you. The bottom line is this, guys, right there. From an independent third-party source, we pay out more than any consumable product company in the world. Products based upon science, the most lucrative comp plan I've ever seen. I love the company. If you need more information, these two will go into even a deeper dive. And if you really want to know why this is an opportunity, I've heard it said you have to say no to a lot of good ideas so you have time for the great ones. Aplgo, this time and place in history. I mean, I sincerely believe it's going to be the next Herbalife. We've got a phenomenal team of people. We're straight shooter. We're going to tell people what they need to hear. This is not a lottery ticket, but if you're willing to work, it's the same work. It doesn't matter what company you're building. It's the same work. And if you're willing to go to work and be teachable and get plugged into systems and programs for creating customers and team members that, been in development, many of them, 30, 40 years since I've been in this industry, then this is just the company. To me, it's hands down. It's so far above anything that I have seen. I don't even know what's in second place in the marketplace right now. I sincerely don't. I mean, if you wanted to compare it to something, to me, it would almost be, you could kind of compare it. I had a guy tell me last week, he said, Dale, you guys are getting ready to make NSA money. And I said, this is so much bigger than NSA, even though NSA did create a lot of millionaires. My personal goal for Aplgo, for our North America launch team, and I believe it's possible, is I see developing 500 six-figure earners on our personal team, and I believe we'll create some millionaires. My goal is to help 10 people become millionaires. So I hope this has helped. Sorry that I stumbled all over myself with my phones. I got phones ringing and a lot going on. We're in the right place at the right time. I hope this helped you, and I hope you'll get back with the person that shared this video with you and get your questions answered. Thank you. Dale Calvert, talk to you later.